Hey guys, what's going on? It's Anthony here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to color correct your video clips in Final Cut Pro. Now, this is not difficult to do, and once you learn how to do it, you are going to be super happy because it will enhance the way that your videos look overall. I'm going to teach you a few tips and tricks that I know to make color correcting a little bit easier for you. If this video helps you out, be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Today, we're going to be color correcting this clip right here, which starts out going really slow toward this parking lot, and then it gets really fast and shows this beautiful look of the mountains in the distance. Now, this clip, by the way, was shot in Tucson, Arizona at Sentinel Peak Park. I'm gonna start by color correcting this clip right here. So that's the thing about color correcting, is you can only color correct one clip at a time, but there is a way around this, especially if you have a bunch of similar clips. So to get started, we're gonna color correct this one clip here. To color correct, we're gonna go up here to where we see these three little level looking things. It's called the inspector. Once we tap on the inspector here, we're gonna have this color correction display. Now, you're gonna have the options of color, saturation, and exposure. Now, color is where you fine tune the main colors in the video. So if I take this black here to adjust the shadow values, if I go to green, see, it makes everything green. Anything you do in this area is going to be very extreme. My suggestion to you, especially if you're just starting out with color correcting, is to avoid this area for your color correcting. I would really just use saturation and exposure. If you're trying to do more fine-tuned color correcting, there are color board options here, color wheel options rather. That's what I meant to press on. The color wheel will let you select those same things just with a little bit of a different layout. Like I said, this is for more fine-tuned stuff. We're really just going to be looking at messing with the saturation and exposure today. What we're going to do here is we're going to take our main saturation wheel. This kind of does everything. And then these are more of the fine-tuned things. So as you can see here, this is for shadows. This right here is for midtones, and this right here is for highlights. So another thing that you're gonna wanna make sure that the timeline playhead is over the clip that you're color correcting, because if it's not, for example, if it's over this clip and I'm trying to make adjustments, I'm not gonna be able to see what I'm doing. So we're gonna go here, and I'm just gonna pull this up. And immediately you already see a difference in the sky. You see a brighter orange. Now we're gonna mess with the shadows. So basically color correcting the shadows. I'm just gonna leave it right above that line, not too much. Now we're gonna do the midtones. So as you see, as I bring that down, it makes everything, it drains the color. So I bring it up. There, it almost looks too saturated. So again, just a little bit is needed. And then we're gonna go for the highlights here. I'm gonna leave the highlights actually right there. Now we're gonna go to the exposure. And again, you can adjust the shadows, the midtones, and the highlights here as well, all at once. But my suggestion to you would be to leave this alone unless you really need to use it, because as you can see, I bring it up a little bit and it adds this white fade almost to it that doesn't look good. If you're gonna use it very, very carefully and don't use too much of it. My suggestion to you, if you're gonna touch the exposure, would be to only touch the highlights. This is where you're gonna see a big difference in the lighting, whereas with the other ones you're gonna see a big difference with like this fade, or if you do this mid-tone too low, everything looks really dark. Really not much use for those in my opinion. So the highlights is where you're gonna get the best. If you took a video that is a little bit underexposed, the highlights here could actually help you out. So now that we've color corrected this clip, it looks great, but as you notice, we go to the other clips and it still looks dull. It doesn't look good. and we want it to match our first clip here. So the way to do that is we want to select the first clip. Once you select your clip, you're going to want to go to Edit. And in Edit, you want to press Copy. You can also do Command C for a keyboard shortcut. Now what you want to do is you want to go to your other clips that are similar. In this case, it would be these two clips. And you're going to want to paste the attributes. If I just hit paste here, it would replace these two clips with this clip right here. We don't want that. What we want is to leave these two clips fully intact, but just to paste the color correction that we did from the other clip that's similar. So we're going to want to go to Edit, and instead of paste, like I said, we want to paste the attributes. Once you hit paste attributes, double check the audio, especially if you have audio in the project. Make sure that it's not gonna get the attributes of the audio, because that could throw off audio in your overall project. And double check the video attributes to make sure that it's only copying over the effects and not anything like crops or distortion or anything else, because that can really ruin your project, especially if you don't notice it right away. Now that everything looks good and it's pasting to two clips, and we see that it's being copied from our original clip here, we color corrected, we're good to go. So we're going to want to hit paste, and now let's watch it. Perfect. It looks great. The lighting is way better. Wow, it looks awesome. That is how you do basic color correction in Final Cut Pro X. Definitely let me know if you have any suggestions below on how to make color correcting easier or better. And thank you for watching today's video. Definitely subscribe to the channel and like this video. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.